Galatians 6:9, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. You see, how many of you guys can relate to wanting to give up? I can relate to so many situations in life where I felt like I wanted to give up through different goals I set, through different, things I was trying to get over, different addictions, different situations, so many different battles that I faced that while in the middle of it, while I was trying to do things right, while I was just trying to get everything together, it just seemed like nothing was working. And those feelings that want to just, say I can't do this anymore, I give up. They present themselves, and they're going to present themselves in life in the same way when you're going through your workouts, in the same way where you're going through just wanting to become better, trying to do things better, and trying to form new habits that are going to lead to your success in life. When you're in the middle of it, that give up spirit, that give up mentality of just wanting to stop will arise. But in the same way Galatians 6:9 says to let us not become weary, I encourage you to not get tired. Keep doing the things that you need to do every day. Keep doing and developing the disciplines that you need to develop every day to get you to where you want to go. In the same way in that verse says at the proper time we will reap a harvest, you will see the ending of it. You just got to keep pressing and you just got to keep going. Welcome to the Eternal Wellness with Jonathan experience.
Now let's get started with this workout. So we're going to start this dumbbell shoulder workout out with standing overhead presses. Now the standing overhead press to me is going to be probably one of the top exercises that you can do to really help build and define your shoulders. It's a compound exercise, so it's going to involve multiple muscle joints and groups to be able to complete it, which is just going to result in better overall muscle development in your shoulders and throughout the various muscles that will be used in the upper body to perform it. It's going to mainly work your deltoids and traps in your shoulders, and it's going to also hit your triceps, your chest a little bit, and your lower back will be involved to help stabilize yourself as you go into your pressing motion. And it's going to also really target your core as well, which is why I really prefer doing them standing, just so you can get that extra core involvement and core development. Some key form tips you want to keep in mind while you're doing your overhead presses is to make sure to keep your core tight as you press up to keep the chest and back aligned and help you be stronger throughout the movement. You want to really make sure you keep your elbows from flaring out. If you notice that they are flaring out a little bit, you want to definitely lower that weight so you can just be able to perform it with better form. And you want to make sure that you're getting a full range of motion in your presses. I will always be big on making sure that you get a full range of motion in any exercise that you do, because as you work on your form and the full range of motion through your lifts, it's just going to result in much better results in your body, and you're going to see results happen faster as well. We're going to do these for 4 sets. We're going to do a total of 8 to 12 reps on these presses. All right, next we got the upright row. And the upright row is going to be a great movement for just being able to develop the muscular size and strength of your shoulders, especially the anterior, which is going to be the front, and the lateral, which is going to be the side part of your deltoids. For anybody that's looking to really gain size and strength in the deltoids for just different pressing movements or for just the overall look and aesthetic of your shoulders, the upright row is a great exercise to be able to develop that. The main muscles that you're going to work while performing the upright row is going to be that deltoid, it's going to be the traps, it's going to be your rhomboids, and your biceps are going to get a little bit of work as well. Some key form tips you want to make sure that you keep in mind while you're performing your upright row is to really make sure you keep your core tight. That's going to be allow for you to just be able to keep your chest and your back aligned and strong throughout the movement. It will make sure you lift the weight up to about chest height. That's going to keep your elbows from raising not too far above the level of your forearms. It's going to keep it right at about parallel, which is where you want to be at in your row to just avoid any shoulder impingement and just avoid injury and unwanted stress on your joints. And we're going to do 4 sets of these upright rows. We're going to try to get a total of anywhere in between 8 to 12 reps. All right, the next exercise we got is the reverse fly. The reverse fly is going to really help develop that posterior part of your shoulders, and especially for you to be able to develop your shoulders properly, you want to really make sure you always focus on really choosing an exercise that really isolates that posterior area. Strengthening that is not only going to help with your posture and make your shoulders better and stronger, but will greatly reduce the risk of injury, incorrect, just major imbalances, and just increase shoulder performance. So I can't stress enough to really make sure you focus on that posterior area of your shoulders, and the reverse fly is a great exercise to do that. The main muscles that you're going to work in this is going to be the posterior delts, your traps, and your upper back. And some key form tips you want to make sure that you do is to make sure you maintain a tight core and keep your back straight. You want to make sure that you avoid hunching your shoulders up during the movement. You want to make sure that you focus on feeling the shoulder blades come together with proper breathing from start to finish to be able to make sure you can really engage that posterior muscle properly and you're really feeling that contract. We're going to do these reverse flies for 4 sets for a total of 12 to 15 reps. All right, the next exercise we got is going to be the T-raise. The T-raise is going to be the best exercise for really isolating the lateral head of the deltoid that can be a little bit underutilized in other exercises. The T-raise is going to really just help to isolate that the best. Developing that lateral head of the deltoid is going to really help the aesthetic appearance of your shoulders as well. It's going to make them look wider, stronger, and more cut. So definitely doing the T-raise is going to help the overall development and look of your shoulder. The main muscles that you're going to work in the T-raise is going to be that deltoid, specifically that lateral head. And some key form tips you want to make sure that you keep in mind while you're performing is to make sure that as you bring your arms out to the side, you want to make sure your palms are facing down and not out. Having your palms in that position is going to better target that outside deltoid. You want to keep from using a heavy amount of momentum, and selecting a proper weight that's not going to be too heavy is going to really help with keeping yourself from doing that. We're going to do these T-raises for 4 sets for a total of 12 to 15 reps as well. All right, and to finish out this shoulder workout, we're going to end with shrugs. Shrugs are going to really help with just overall development of your shoulders. It's going to really improve your posture as well as it strengthens the upper neck muscles. It's going to really help stabilize your neck too, to reduce strain on the neck and back. The key muscles that you're going to target while doing your shrugs is going to be your traps and your rhomboids. Some key form tips you want to make sure you keep in mind while you're performing them is to make sure to keep your chin up and head straight. You want to make sure you're not using your arms too much in the shrug to get the weight up. You want to keep your arms straight and locked at your side and really only contract your traps to move your weight and shoulders up in the shrug. We're going to do these for 4 sets. We're going to do 12 reps on these shrugs. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this dumbbell shoulder workout. If you guys enjoyed this and got any value from this workout, definitely be sure to leave a like as well as comment on just any other feedback, questions, or concerns you may have. I would love to connect with you and just answer anything you may have, so definitely be sure to leave a comment below. And be sure to subscribe as well, as I'm always uploading new content every week to just help you in your fitness and wellness journey and encourage you to find breakthrough in all different areas of your life through this medium of fitness. Definitely be sure to check out my other content as well. I'll leave some links in the description of some other at-home workouts, some dumbbell workouts, and just some other really good ones that I have uploaded that's going to just really help you in your fitness and wellness journey. So definitely be sure to check that content out as well. And I really just want to thank you guys for watching this video and tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one.